I'm Trey Guillotine, and today I'm talking about EA's back and forth stance on whether they're going to remaster the Mass Effect trilogy. Let's geek out. So I'm kind of mad at EA, Electronic Arts, right now, because recently they said that they were going to definitely, probably, most likely, definitely consider thinking about doing, definitely, possibly, most likely, remastering the Mass Effect trilogy. Well, I was very excited about this because the Mass Effect trilogy is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite game series. When I got new gen consoles, it was one of the first things I wanted. I wanted to be able to play Mass Effect on the new gen consoles. I got so excited about when they announced that Microsoft announced that they were going to have backwards compatibility, starting with Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect game, which ideally would have meant that they would soon be doing Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, not because they did the first game, so they got to do the next games, but because the Mass Effect series is such an interconnected series. The decisions that you make in the first game and then the second game and third game, they carry over in your save file. So whatever state that you've left your characters and left the world in is the same situation that you're starting in the new game, and it changes. Kind of makes a lot of sense, too, if you're going to make Mass Effect 1 backwards compatible, to do 2 and 3, because they're kind of all one big interconnected game. Well, a few days later, EA then went back and said that they aren't going to remaster the Mass Effect trilogy, and they're using a lot of really, self-answered questions like, do we have a lot of people just laying around EA ready to remaster the Mass Effect trilogy? Well, no. And could we go after the quick buck and remake the Mass Effect trilogy? Well, yes, but they said that they want to focus on the future and focus on what the players want in Mass Effect Andromeda, which I can't say they're wrong in that, because a lot of us, especially me, have been wanting Mass Effect Andromeda. But what surprises me in EA's decision not to remaster the Mass Effect trilogy is them saying they don't want to go after the quick buck. EA is, yes, they produce great video games, but at their heart, they're a corporation. They're the company that sells you half a game and then makes you buy the rest of it through various DLCs. And this is something that EA is very, I don't want to say good at doing, because it's not a good thing to do, but it's something that they've, I guess, perfected the art of. They sell you like half of a game, and then they sell you the rest of it in paid DLCs. So for them to say that they don't want to go after the quick buck is very surprising. It seems like a very new way of thinking at EA, and also it just seems kind of hollow, like you're just kind of giving us bullshit. Bullshit reasons that you don't want to remaster the Mass Effect trilogy, which again is just an odd decision, because EA would make a lot of money by remastering the Mass Effect trilogy and basically reselling the game. It is a quick buck. It's a lot of quick bucks that they could be making, and I'm surprised they're not taking it. Now, EA, of course, has every right to decide what they want to do with their franchise, with the games they produce, how they want to do it. And like I said, they are a business. They're making money. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to, give players the best games in video gamedom. They're trying to have players pay for these games, as well as all of the DLCs and all the season passes and all of the game guides and all of the extra skins and all of the everything that isn't going to come out with the initial game release. Now, like I said, I've been wanting to be able to play Mass Effect Trilogy on the new gen consoles, on the Xbox One, since I got the Xbox One, since they announced that they're going to have backwards compatibility. That's what I've been wanting to do. Mass Effect is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite game series, so I've been wanting to play it. So hopefully, if they're dead set on not doing a remaster of the Mass Effect trilogy, that they will, in fact, I guess, go forward, or whoever is in charge of it, go forward in making the rest of the Mass Effect trilogy backwards compatible so that we'll be able to play it. Consistency for me is something that I value a lot. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to do something and then you're not going to do it, give me the truth. Don't dick me around. Like, I don't like being dicked around. Just give me the truth. Be solid with me. Be upfront with me. Don't give me this kind of bullshit line of answers of, you want to look to the future. You don't want to make the quick buck. That's very hollow, and we know that's probably not the case. Am I exaggerating this entire situation? Probably, but again, it's my favorite game series. I've been wanting to play it on the new consoles for so long, so it was kind of what I wanted was right there, and I could almost touch it, and then it was just taken away. So it's just kind of frustrating. again, EA can do whatever they want. It's their property. It's their product. They can distribute it however they want. Hopefully, they will do what the actual fans want and make it playable for the Xbox One and make it backwards compatible. If they're in charge of that, or if Microsoft's in charge of that, who's ever in charge of that, please make that happen. I want to be able to play Mass Effect. I'd like to play it on the new gen consoles. I don't want to play it on PC. I don't want to have to set up my Xbox 360 again to play it. I just want to be able to play it conveniently and easily, and even slightly shinier on the Xbox One. What were your reactions on EA's back and forth stance on whether they're going to remaster Mass Effect or not? And what do you think of the Mass Effect trilogy? Are you looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda? Let me know in the comments and follow me on all the internets. Also, check me out at templeofgeek.com for more of my content and content from other creators. Also, I'd like to thank my new sponsor of Tubby & Koo's Mid-City Bookshop. Check them out at tubbyandkoos.com, where it's all geek to me. And definitely subscribe to my channel so we can geek out some more. Thanks for watching and have fun. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.